Welcome back to the deep dive. So you brought us this really interesting stack of sources, all focused on the return and evolution of the Victoria's Secret fashion show, specifically looking at the 2025 show in Brooklyn.
That's right. It just happened, October 15th.
And our mission today, really, is to map out how this massive brand is trying to redefine itself. It's like a balancing act, isn't it?
Totally.
Between that old school glamour, the angels, the wings, the crazy expensive gems, and then this completely new wave of faces, athletes, influencers.
Yeah, it's a fascinating look at reinvention. I mean, the sources give us this detailed picture of how they're navigating legacy versus relevance. They're bringing back veterans, but also showcasing, major cultural figures making their debut. And underneath it all, the pressure, that constant performance pressure.
Okay, let's unpack that pressure first, starting with maybe a veteran perspective. Candice Swanepoel seems like a good place to start.
Definitely. She's iconic VS, debut way back in 2007.
Wow, 2007. So she's been doing this a long time. She's 36 now.
Mm-hmm. And she really represents that powerful feminine world she talks about, that high glamour ideal.
And she had the moment, right? The fantasy bra.
Oh, yeah. 2013, that was the $10 million one. Just dripping in gems, something like 5,400 of them. Over 1,500 carats. Insane.
Peak VS, really. But what gets me and what the sources highlight is even with that experience, she says the nerves get worse.
Yeah, she's quite open about it. Admits, each year I get more nervous.
Which is interesting, right? It kind of humanizes that otherwise untouchable image.
So how does she cope?
She mentioned this mantra, basically, just breathe through it and try to have fun. It raises that question, what's the real cost of maintaining that level of, perfection?
And they lean on each other, too, it sounds like. She talked about a sisterhood, like they have group chats.
Exactly. That camaraderie seems crucial. Pure support in the face of all that scrutiny.
Right. And this show, the 2025 one in Brooklyn, it signals they're really back after that hiatus and the 2024 return.
Yeah, renewed vigor is a good way to put it. Okay, so if Swanepoel represents that legacy and the pressure that comes with it, let's talk about the new roster. This is where it gets really interesting, I think.
This is the core of the evolution, for sure. The new faces are less traditional models and more cultural powerhouses.
Like Angel Reese, the WNBA star.
Yep, she officially got her wings, debuted with 2 different looks.
And apparently got huge cheers. Did a twirl even? That's not exactly standard high fashion runway walk.
Not at all. It's bringing that athletic energy, that personality. It's deliberate. They want that connection.
Then there was Suni Lee, the Olympian.
Her debut, too. She walked in the pink segment, actually, during Twicey's performance.
Oh, interesting. The pink segment specifically.
Right. And she said she thought the call couldn't be real. Walking for pink targets that younger Gen Z demographic. It's smart.
And it wasn't just athletes. We had actress Barbie Ferreira from Euphoria.
Yeah, she called it huge. And influencer Quenlin Blackwell walked too. Said she listens to rave music to get hype.
Huh, okay. So it's about bringing in people with massive existing platforms.
Exactly. People who already dominate youth culture, social media. It's immediate cultural integration.
But then there's the flip side. Who wasn't there? Kendall Jenner, right?
Right. Big absence. She last walked in 2018, missed this one. She was apparently at an event for her tequila brand down in Texas.
Which kind of tracks, doesn't it? She's been talking about wanting to pivot away from modeling, something about home design.
Yeah, she literally said she wants to stop everything and just design homes. Plus, she's talked about runway anxiety before having to zone out if she saw people she knew.
So maybe stepping away from that intense spotlight makes sense for her. It makes you wonder, though. Are these new faces just trading one kind of pressure for another?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? But then you have the Hadid sisters showing up strong.
Right. Gigi and Bella were both back.
Bella walked after dealing with her Lyme disease treatment recently, which is incredible resilience.
Yeah.
And Gigi. She gave this little glimpse into how life's changed. Posted about packing her daughter Kai's lunch right before the show.
Oh, really? Like a normal mom moment.
Totally. Minnie Mouse thermos, cartoon frog fork, the whole deal. She said the angel life is a little different nowadays. It's that calculated relatability. Supermodel, but still packing lunches.
It definitely makes them seem more grounded. Okay, let's shift focus backstage. The glamour we see, it takes intense preparation.
Oh, absolutely. Meticulous detail. Pat McGrath handled the makeup, using her own line, obviously.
What was the focus?
Highlighter, apparently. Lots of fabulous highlighter, especially on the peaks of the face. She even mentioned putting it on the Cupid's bow for extra pop under the lights.
And the shoes, often overlooked, but so key to the look.
Custom Rene Covia, they were the official shoe partner. And the details were insane: crystals, snake designs, their signature Stardust sole.
On what kind of styles?
Everything from mules and sandals to thigh-high boots. And get this, some heels were 105 millimeters.
Whoa, that's challenging.
Seriously. Which brings us back to resilience. Barbara Palvin walked on a broken foot.
Wait, really? A broken foot?
Yeah, she'd broken it just 4 weeks before the show. Said it was only half healed.
Wow. But does celebrating that kind of push through the pain thing reinforce the old perfection at all costs idea they say they're moving away from?
It's a really good point. It's a definite tension there. We also saw Devyn Garcia have a little wardrobe malfunction. Her wrap got caught on her shoe.
Oh, no. How did she handle it?
Laughed it off, bundled it up, kept walking. It got huge cheers for it.
Yeah.
So handling the unexpected gracefully is now part of the show, too.
And that cheering section, especially the supportive partners, seems more visible now.
Definitely. It's part of the narrative. Abby Champion's husband, Patrick Schwarzenegger, was there filming everything for her.
He was on assignment.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Dylan Sprouse, supporting Barbara Palvin, he wore yellow ribbon pins for endometriosis awareness.
Oh, that's quite a statement.
Yeah, she called it a subtle gift and reminded people he's the one who brought giant pet cutouts to a previous show.
Huh. Okay, so the partners are definitely playing a role. Ashley Graham joked about it too, right?
Yeah, she said her husband Justin Irvin feels blessed to be married to a model, acknowledging the whole surreal circus of it all.
It seems like that support system is vital.
Crucial for navigating the pressure, absolutely.
Okay, so that pressure is immense, the preparation is intense. What about the sound? The music is always a huge part of the show. How did that reflect the evolution?
Big changes there, too. It was an all-female lineup this year. Very deliberate.
All female. Okay. Who performed?
It was diverse. Madison Beer opened the music part wearing a pink corset and wings. Then Karol G, the Colombian star.
Huge global artist.
Massive. She performed in a glittering red cat suit with matching red angel wings for her finale walk. Super high energy.
Nice. Any legends in the mix?
Yes. Missy Elliott made her VSFS debut, performed a medley, including Work It, in this amazing all-black sparkly outfit.
Missy Elliott. That's major. That definitely signals a shift beyond just current pop hits.
Right. Embracing icons. But maybe the biggest music news was Twice.
The K-pop group.
Yeah, they became the first K-pop group ever to perform at the VSFS.
Wow, that's historic.
Totally. They wore custom pink and black looks, furry boots, while models like Suni Lee walked the PK segment around them. It really shows the global reach they're aiming for now, tapping into that huge K-pop fan base.
So the whole show, start to finish, was making statements. Who opened?
Jasmine Tookes opened, and she was pregnant, proudly showing her baby bump in a netted dress and seashell wings.
Another big moment of shifting norms.
Definitely. And there were even surprise appearances on the pink carpet, like Sarah Jessica Parker.
SJP. Interesting. She's not someone you'd typically associate with VS historically.
Exactly. Her being there feels like a sign the brand is trying to gain acceptance, maybe, in more established, sophisticated fashion circles, a bit of cultural rehabilitation.
Yeah, makes sense. It really was a night packed with strategic moves.
A perfect microcosm, like you said.
So let's try to wrap this up. What are the big takeaways for you from these sources? The 2025 show seems defined by this blend. Extreme glamour, like the fantasy bra legacy and those intricate shoes, mixed with these really human, relatable things, the nerves Candice Swanepoel talked about, the injuries, motherhood, career changes.
Yeah, I think the sources show this strategic normalization, as we called it. They're bringing in mainstream figures from sports, music, K-pop, while still giving nods to the veterans. The idea of female empowerment is broader now, maybe more inclusive, but that core element of intense pressure to perform, that seems unchanged.
Which leads to a final thought. Maybe you hear about the sisterhood, the group chats, the sport of husbands, all the scaffolding around the models.
Right.
So does the biggest challenge come from the outside, the crazy expectations, the aesthetic demands, or is it more internal? That drive they seem to have year after year to just, as Swanepoel put it, do my best.
That's a great question. Because you see them all taking such different paths now. Kendall pivoting to design, Barbara walking while injured, Jasmine walking while pregnant.
It suggests the angel archetype isn't one single thing anymore. It's more about how these individuals navigate their own ambitions under this incredibly bright and maybe even brighter spotlight.
Yeah. It's less about a monolithic ideal and more about individual journeys within that high-stakes environment.
Well, that gives us a lot to think about. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the evolving world of the Victoria's Secret fashion show.